So look, Destiny versus Dynasty, and that's where, like, right now, everybody's at. Destiny versus Dynasty. It's crazy. Now, when I see that, I honestly say Dynasty, that would be who is they. And like I said, the topic of all of this for S.O.M.1 TV media is going to be pretty much who is they. Because everybody's always, man, they always doing this. They always doing that. They always got this going on. They always about to do this. Dog, who is they? Who is they? And the only way we can get to who is they is to start assessing the troubles that we face. And let's just get down to the point of it. Like, it goes back to what I just showed you here, and this is USA Today. Destiny versus Dynasty. The destiny of the people is coming to a point where we're in the position to change some things. And at the same time, the dynasty who has controlled things for thousands of years, and literally thousands of years, and Queen Elizabeth is representative of the fact that these things have been controlled for thousands of years. See, when they teach you the history, they think that you would fail to connect the dots of everything that goes along with it, and it's time for people to be held accountable. You know what I'm saying? It's definitely time for people to be held accountable. Now, my most important thing why I'm still having this hoodie on is because a lot of times we have police who are being militarized by our own government, shooting black males and acting over aggressive in a manner that demands, once again, some form of citizens union that can protect us from the harm of the police, because we should be able to film you if you're able to film us. What do you mean? Let's get down to the facts of what's going on. And if you're a grown man and you have all this weaponry and power of men behind you, and you tell me that you do not know how to assess the situation and the behavior of a child that is 18 to 19 years old in the best manner that you have, given the power that already exists within your power, you can find no other way but to shoot, tase, or overly aggressive and handcuff a person to the ground. Now, what's going to happen is, I believe y'all saw this with the Panthers, we, the people, are going to have to start making some decisions, some important decisions. And it doesn't mean we got to run out and bust everybody's head and everybody got to go get strapped up with the 30 and do all. A lot of times, once again, when the power and numbers are there, then there fails to be an impression to exist on the people when we stand up. But when we be passive, you know what I'm saying, when we have people representing us that don't really represent us and we just don't face the facts, you know what I'm saying? And then for people that's running around like, well, that stuff don't affect me. I don't care about what's going on. But that's why you're paying the price of the products that you're paying in your local neighborhoods. That's why the prices is like it is. I can give you an example of trying to use my debit card. When I'm trying to use my debit card in the hood, motherfuckers always, I ain't even trying to cuss like that, but people are always trying to make me spend $3 to $5 if I'm using my card. I go to the white people stuff, dog, I could spend 35 cents and use a card. And I'm pretty sure that MasterCard and Visa is charging them the same thing. You know what I'm saying? You don't see them setting up. And this could be offensive to a lot of people, and we don't care if you take a position that is negative upon the people and you don't feel as if you should be addressed for that, then you can stand in your position and we can move forward as close as we can to get it solved and resolved. However that may be done, we're willing to work through it. You know what I'm saying? We're willing to work through the negativity, and we're willing to work through the positive aspects of it. You know what I'm saying? It's not going to be easy. We expect people to fight back because people have been standing on a lot of these principles, and they haven't been questioned for their position for so long that they'll look at us like, who are we to have the audacity to do these things? And I just want to point out people like this right here that you see right here on the flat. Them the ones that's mostly perpetuating the kind of information that flows out here. You know what I'm saying? And then we had a dude that got tased the other day reaching in the back seat. Like, this stuff is going on. Like, what are y'all trying to do? You know what I'm saying? Schools getting shot up, and media is not reporting the true stories that's going on. Yeah, I said media is not reporting the true Sandy Hook information that's going on. We have evidence and verified information from witnesses that were there, from things that took place, and none of this stuff is being acknowledged by the mainstream media. You know what I'm saying? So that lets you know the kind of depth. And if somebody has the power to control the media, who's supposed to be the medium between us, then we must then again form something that is representative of us. And I keep saying that because I want to implement this to the point that people understand we have to represent that union. And the only way to stop a lot of this stuff is for us to go into 2016 with nobody voting, everybody refusing to vote for anything, for nothing. We just want to call a stalemate right now. So if you're down and if everybody is moving with us, that's moving forward, we moving forward with it, and we definitely hope to see some, not even hope to see some changes. We are already setting thoughts, emotions, and people in motion so that we can move forward and progress toward that with or without the help of the majority of the people, because this is something that, you know what I'm saying, through example, I believe, and over time, people start to understand our position. But even if you're not a part of us, we still hope that you participate in not voting for 2016. It's the Citizens Union, and now it's time to have some accountability and some oversight and some disclosure of what's going on and the verification of things. And we know it's going to be a lot of debates, but we want to just focus on the main points, because the main thing is people are, you know what I'm saying, underpaid. Some people are underprivileged, undereducated, miseducated, disinformed. We got people that fight for this country. There's no way in hell you're going to tell me somebody's going to fight for this country and I have to see him on the side of the highway somewhere begging for money. These kind of people that fought war should actually be given homes, even if it's to that point. And they say, well, they gave them money and they messed it up. It don't matter. I'm pretty sure when the president leaves the office, he still has benefits even though he's not in office, like security. Okay, then. So if this man was in an office and he still gets the kind of respect, and they said that's because the power when people might try to kill him. Okay, but what about the guy that's the war vet that comes home and he's not fighting wars and going through whatever kind of psychological things he has to go through to the point that drives him to this point? And they say, well, we got psychiatrists. No, we need to have whole community programs that are set up, because we spend so much money on fake charity and stuff that don't even build us in the place that we're trying to go, that we can do the same thing with less amount of money to allow these guys some kind of respect. They should be exempt from taxation. Why? How could they be paying taxes? Because everybody's excuse is, oh, well, you think your freedom is free? People are fighting for your freedom. And then the people that so-called fighting for our freedom, they come home and they ain't even getting no goddamn respect. Let's be fucking serious, dog. So once again, not to get out of context with the wordplay, but we really going unfiltered with this. We're not trying to get it to the point where they can't, you know what I'm saying, get an understanding of what we're trying to get across, but we're talking about